Most traders keep marking random boxes on the chart and calling it order block. See, that's why most traders keep losing. But today, I will show you what a real order block is, and I will review trades from past week, and you will see exactly how I use it in live market. Welcome to Blue Traders. I'm Uche, your trading mentor. Every week, I break down ICT concepts and show you how to apply them step by step. If you're serious about mastering trading and want to level up with structure and clarity, you are in the right place. Before we dive in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you don't miss out on future lessons. All right. And if you want to trade with me daily, all right, join my free Telegram community. The link will be in the description. Let's get this started. Okay, so let's start up with this comments that I got from my last video. It's coming from Hiho, right? So they're asking how to identify an order block and a breaker. Okay, so guys, this is why you need to comment. All right, comment, then next class, next video that I'm going to drop, I'm going to answer your question and I'll use it to teach you. All right, because many traders have this problem, but they're not asking. When you don't ask, your solution, your problem won't be solved. You understand? Okay, so it's not just about knowing the definition of an order block. It's about knowing when and where to use it. All right, knowing and where to use it. So this is a key level. Okay, this is a key level on my chart. So this key level now can be anything on a higher time frame. It can be anything on the higher time frame. It can be anything on the higher time frame. It can be an old low, old high, order block, fair value gap. It can be that. And what time frame can that be? That can be weekly, monthly, daily, any time frame that is above. Let's say this is 4 hour. What I drew here, this here, it's 4 hour time frame. All right, these candles are 4 hour time frame. All right, then this will be above 4 hour time frame. Okay, so you want to see this bullish candle closing above the bearish candle, then that makes this a bullish order block. Same thing goes here. You want to see, let's say in this case here, you want to see, we can have something like this. Okay, we can have something like this. Guys, you need to pay attention because trust me, this thing is not taught. You can easily find it on YouTube. What you can find other blog videos on YouTube, but not like this. When you get those move, all right, maybe you think that it's about to crash, then it start regaining momentum. You know, this and this are different. Now, this and this are different. So this reason why I'm showing you those two things, because you sometimes some traders will look at this and they want to mark the fair value gap here. Okay, they want to mark the fair value gap here and thinking that we're going to reverse. That is possible. It's possible, but you need to know what the high time frame is doing. You need to know what the high time frame is saying. All right, we can have of course we can have something like this. See, I'm telling you this, right? It's not just about me coming here and giving you definition, which you can find it. You can find a definition anywhere. You can go Google it and get a definition. But It's not about the definition, bro. It's not about me coming here telling you the institution when you move price above this and this. You understand? The thing there is that you want to identify that. Is it aligning with your higher time frame key level that you've marked out? If it is, cool, fine, then go for it. Go for it. All right? So you don't want to be this trader. Okay? You want to focus here. Here. This is where you focus on now. This is going to be your main focus. All right? Then you want to trade, you want to keep trading this until you get back to this high. Because when you look at the higher time frame, right, you could see something like this. And now price will regain back its momentum and go up. So this is an order block. When price was moving here, there was nothing until we started getting that order block. All right. So even price can do something like this, can come here and wick, give you some nice wick, right? And regain back its momentum and keep on going. What do you want to see here now? You want price to keep creating that order block and keep pushing up, keep creating the order block, keep creating it and keep pushing up. Let's say we can see something like this here, maybe again. You can see something like this, maybe with a nice wick, you know, with a nice wick, and boom, maybe a wick here, and then the next candle start closing above again. You understand? So your job as a trader is to keep on refining these levels on a lower time frame, then keep trading them. Of course, you're not just gonna go on this 4-hour candle and just trade this and just no. Your job as a trader is come in every week, journal how price reacts to these levels, then trade them. All right? Write them down every time price comes to them and reacts to them. You write whatever you see down. Maybe now you can have like 10 things, 20 different ways that price react to this. Then now you know those 10 ways that price react to them. Trust me, if there are maybe 20 ways and you get 10 down, or maybe you even get 5 down, and let's say one of those 5 reacts, give you that in a week, right? Then you keep on studying, keep on getting more data, more information. Then that one, you trade that one that week. That is all you need. You understand? But of course, there's no 20 ways. Maybe there's just few. You get what I mean, right? I want you to write things down. How price reacts to these levels. You write them down. Okay, this day, price gave me inversion from 15 minutes. Okay, the other day, you only gave me fair value gap. Okay, the other day, you only gave me order block. Okay, now I have 3 ways that it can react to it. You understand? Now you got the 3 ways. Maybe the next one, I don't know other ways that, but at least this 3, I have this 3 written down. You write them down. Not just getting confused every week you come in, you're confused every week you come in, but you didn't write anything down. You're chasing all those fancy videos whereby, I don't know, but you're just chasing the next fancy things because you think order block doesn't work. Bro, if you think order block doesn't work, how do you think other things are going to work for you? All right? So, I believe the person that asked that question, your question is answered, right? Your question is answered. Then I'm going to go on the live chat. This is how I trade order block, all right? This is how I trade order block. I don't know, maybe you might be expecting me to say something else in this video, but I don't have that fancy things. This is how I trade order block. When price gets to key level, I want to start seeing this print, right? If price is trading away from it, while it's trading away from it, did it print this yet? If it doesn't print that yet, we don't have an entry. I'm not looking for a sniper entry from down here. I want price to show me this. Then we can start going. Because what you have here on order block is a simple market structure break. It's a break of structure. It's a market structure shift. It's whatever you call it. It's an engulfing. It's whatever confirmation that you think that people use for entry. That is what it is. But we're seeing it on a higher time frame, then we're refining it on a lower time frame. Sometimes it can be a fair value gap. Maybe price reacts to this level and give you that fair value gap. You understand? So you want to wait. Which one is it giving to you? Is it giving you the order block or is it giving you the fair value gap? When you refine it on lower time frame, did it respect? If it doesn't respect, that means you're doing it wrongly. The market is always right. You're doing it wrongly. All right. So let's go on the live chart. Let me do a trade review of the last week and show you examples. All right. Show you examples. So let me delete all these things because let me actually just delete them. So how did I start my last week? How did I start my last week? I went on a weekly time frame, which I did a breakdown with my student, which I also shared in my free Telegram community. Those that are there can bear me witness that I shared that video telling them that price is bullish on the weekly. So I start my week weekly, all right? So looking at weekly here, I've been calling out this move for a very long time. And what can you see here? This is an order block. This is an order block, all right? This is an order block. I start from here. Anytime price reacts to this level, I want to refine it on a lower time frame. It doesn't matter how many times it reacts to it. That is something that we can't control. We can't control that. Maybe you'll be upset that, oh, price reacts to it double times, or I don't trust this other block anymore. It's your business. It's your problem. It's nobody else's problem. If you don't trust it, you can move on to the next fancy thing that you want to trade. But trust me, the more you move to the new thing, it's just like you're starting all afresh again. You're starting up all afresh. And you don't want to be doing that every time you're starting up afresh. Over something that was supposed to take you 6 months will now take you years. It'll take you like 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. You understand? I already had that problem in the beginning whereby I started with the wrong mentor. And it wasted years of my time. So never teach me anything. Then I started getting into new things until I have to tell myself, hey, focus on this thing that you already know. Work more on it, spend more time on it. And if you get a mentor that teaches this, work with him. It will fasten up your process, the process for you. It will fasten it up. But if you can do it yourself, you think like, okay, you go with it. Because when you get a mentor that trades this, right, he will already tell you, okay, this is where it doesn't work and this is where it works. But if you're trying to do it yourself, you will take some losses, which is okay. You will take those losses and know where it works and where it doesn't work. So let's continue. So here now, we have an order block, all right? I've been following this all the way through. You can see price has been printing order block. I believe now it should be clearer to you, all right? This came from where? It came from a key level. Remember, the key level is also an old low, right? And see, we have this big push here, bearish, and price started gaining the momentum. Then this become the order block. All right, look at it anywhere that you want to look at it. We have this, and price started gaining momentum. Where was the momentum started from? It started from here, and we started going up. Okay, let's look at a different example. I'm trying to look for the one that is one candle. Okay, price started gaining momentum here. It was one candle, and boom. And where did it come from? It came from here. Okay, I don't go above weekly, but if I have to go to above weekly, we're gonna see monthly. We will see that this reacted off monthly something. All right. Okay. So here, what do we have here? After the pullback, even here, let's say you chose this, but look at this: bearish, bullish, bearish. We never close above the bullish. Again, we never closed above it. So this held price down. This is going down. Until when did we start closing above the bullish? Here. We started closing above it and price started going up. Okay? That makes more sense to you now? All right? Make more sense to you? I'm not trying to mark out what we have 5 years ago or 10 years. I don't do that. I don't do that thing. I don't do what we have 5 years ago. All right? But if price Let's say I'm selling and price start giving me that reaction. Cool, fine. Then I go with it. But it doesn't give me, I'm trading inside of it until I start seeing that stuff. Or I can go on a higher time frame and try to refine that level. Then I go with it. All right. Okay. So let's go with the recent price action. Of course, you can already see. You can see how why I've been calling all this move going up, calling them going up, all this while calling them going up. All right. I don't care about what happened here. If what happened here want to give me a reversal, cool, fine. Give me that reversal. Give me the reversal. Then I go with it again. I want to follow this price like I'm dumb. I've said that in many of my videos. Just follow it. Follow that same price. Just follow it and be going up. Bro, yes, this can be a break of structure to the downside, right? It can be a break of structure to the downside. But yeah, we already have the move. It already happened. If it come again, cool, fine, okay, it came again, then we trade it again. But we're not expecting that. We're expecting price to come back to this high. Okay, this is already a break of structure here. Sorry, here. We already have a break of structure here. And price already pull back down, start going to its thing. Okay, so when it comes to, okay, we're still talking about order block. I really don't pay much attention to breaker, but I will talk about it since someone asked the question, right? So looking at price here, what did I do last week? I kept on, when we had this, I looked for buy until the buy started failing, right? This is where most of the traders, most those gurus, big influencers, that they don't mark anything on their charts, right? They just there calling price, calling this, calling that. They were selling, expecting price to whatever. It's okay. It's all good. I don't know what strategy it is. I'm not gonna say it's a wrong strategy or it's a right strategy. But I was looking for that. But of course, while I was looking at it, I was paying attention to my lower time frame and see when we're gonna start seeing those reversal. Okay. I think next week we should talk about the reversal. All right. So if you want that, you can comment. Have your questions. You can comment. Then we can add up your questions to the next class. Trust me, it worth it. All right. So what do we have here? Let's go on the lower time frame actually. Okay, or let's leave lower time frame for now. So I was looking for all these buys, which I was catching those buys till we got up here. And when it started failing, I let it be. I let it be until we gain back the momentum again. Price will always do the same thing. We gain back that momentum and I saw the confirmation. I started buying again, started looking for the buy. So last week, this candle was last week. So this candle closing like this, what can you see again? Okay, here, we've not fully formed, but we're already coming from something here. So we've not fully formed, right? We've not fully formed, whereby, what I mean by fully formed, we've not fully closed above this to be able to say, okay, we have a weekly order block. But yeah, we can also mark this out, because we're not going to sell. It's going to be a buy. I mark this out, but I'm trading that momentum that I already got here, which will get me to this level. Confirm. It's going to get me to this level. You get what I did there now? Okay, let's go on 4 hour. So here was the 4 hour. Here was the 4 hour. All right. So when price dropped back, let me delete this first. When price dropped back into this level again, what did we do? Remember what I used to tell you guys? Every low that is inside of this, it's a very, very high probability liquidity for me. All right, it's a very high probability liquidity. As long as price didn't break here, all right. Here now, if price wants to continue coming lower, I want to see it do something here for me. Then I can start trading it. Then I can use this as my resistance. This order block, this current order block, I'll use that as a resistance. And I want to see what the weekly candles will form. Remember how I show you how you will know. Then I want to see that forming and then we'll go with that. All right. So this was my target. When price got back into it, what did we have? Once again, these candles, bearish, 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 bearish candle, right? Then we have this bullish candle, okay? We'll have this bullish candle. Then price started creating this for you. This is where you want to start trusting those buys. The worst that can happen is that price might come sweep this and continue going up. You see what I drew for you at the beginning, right? It happened every time. It happened every time. But remember, if you want to fasten it up, we can trade together. You can join my private mentorship, because this is what I trade every day. Okay? But if you want, you can go back, study this, study this, study this, study it, then you become good at it also. All right? So then what did I do? I started going with the other blocks. Other block, because now my eyes is here, and this up one. Those are my two targets, which I drew out. If you remember, I marked this out, that we're going up here. All right, I'm gonna add it to the screen, and you will see it right now. Okay, so once again, we had this massive pullback into this level. Then we started going up again. What do we have here? Price started gaining momentum from here. We don't want to see price close below this. It can wick, allowed. The wick is allowed, but we're going up. Why? Why this up here? Because price moved from internal to external. We already have a weekly level. Down here. So whenever price come back to that weekly level and give us that momentum, we trade them back to these highs. So no matter what price does here, it's all liquidity. It's all maybe wasting time and all that, building liquidity upside to the downside. This is where our target is still is, unless price come back and violates this. When it violates it, then we have a new target whereby we want to trade back to this target. This is how price move. Does nothing else. This is what it does. Nothing else. If you think it does something else, it's based on your strategy, then make sure you study your strategy very, very, very well. Whatever strategy that you use, we will definitely come back to this high. Whatever strategy that you use, we will definitely come back to that high. All right? So when it comes to a breaker, how do we identify a breaker? Let's get back to that picture, to what I drew at the beginning. Okay, where are they? Did I lose them? I think I lost them. Oh yeah, I deleted everything. So yeah. Anyways, for a breaker, okay, when you have that other block, let's say you have the other block at the wrong level. Okay, you have the other block at the wrong level, or you can use it to your advantage to know what's a breaker, know when a breaker is likely going to form. Let me draw this out first. So we have this other block here. How do you identify a breaker? It's simple. When this bearish candle come back and close inside here, and again, you're not looking for it at the random place. Okay, you're not just looking for it at any random place. Whenever it closes, blah, 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 you just want to take it. Nope. You want to make sure it's coming from a key level. Let's say price straight into a key level, creating this as an order block, going here. Then when it reverses, this becomes your breaker. It's still the same thing with this become your breaker. If you delete this, it's an order block. It's an order block. Okay, all right. You might say, a breaker, it's bro, this is a breaker for you. All right. Don't complicate it. And actually, don't even see breakers anymore. Yes, they used to teach us that when we have that candle, that's this thing, and this is a breaker, bearish breaker. Then you mark this as a bearish breaker, right? Yeah, that's right too. But when you start looking at it like this, it makes more sense. Okay, let me clear this up for you. This from here to here, it's an order block. From here to here is an order block. Go look at it very well. Look at it on the higher time frame. It's an order block. If you're not seeing an order block on a higher time frame, don't engage. And Of course, you still need to refine it. All right? You still need to refine it. If you notice, I hardly talk about breaker. I hardly talk about breaker because I already know what an order block is. I don't need a breaker. I don't need a breaker. All right? I don't need a breaker. We can see that coming into next week, this is going to be my new point of interest, right? But I can reduce it to this level. If price wants to come to this level, I can reduce it to this level. All right. So guys, if this video helped you to see price way better in a different way, please do like, share, and comment. All right. And tell me what you want me to talk about next. Because in the next video, I will be going down lower on the lower time frame on how to refine these levels. All right. So do like, share, and comments. Then I will see you in the next video. All right. Bye for now.